Happy morning. Today's topic is about legal aspects of pregnancy. First and foremost is capital sentence. If a woman being sentenced to death and if she being pregnant, the High Court shall commute the sentence to imprisonment for life by 416 CRPC. Second, the gestation period. The average period for a normal gestation is of 280 days and the maximum period of 359 days and the minimum period with viability is of 28 weeks and in terms of days it is 196 days. And here the word viability means that the physical independence or physical survival of a fetus outside the mother's womb. And even there have been some cases where even fetus has survived even lesser than 28 days, but most of the fetus suffer from neurofocal deficits. Thirdly, posthumous child. It means that the child that is born after the death of his father and the mother has conceived by the said father, and the legal issues arise when there be a compensation case against a mother for an slander and inheritance of property and in reasons related to legitimacy and paternity related issues. The other terminology, pseudocyesis or otherwise false pregnancy or hysterical pregnancy. It means that the appearance of clinical signs and symptoms that have been associated with pregnancy, but actually the female is not being pregnant. Coming to the other medical legal importance of pregnancy is sex selection, and here any person who is conducting any prenatal diagnostic procedures or any sort of methods by which a sex determination is prohibited, and when the person communicates the sex of the fetus to the pregnant woman or any other person who has been related will be punishable by the law. And here no person or any clinic should not do or should not indulge in determining sex of a fetus. Superfecundation. And superfecundation, it means that it is a fertilization of two or more ova from a same menstrual cycle in a separate copulatory events. And here it can be divided into monoparental superfecundation, multiparental superfecundation. And here the monoparental means a same partner, multiparental means two different fathers. And here the age of the fetus, is almost same, and the issues arise when a female deliver a one black and white baby at a birth, and clearly it indicates a case of a superfecundation. And the issues again, monoparental means the same father as involved in a separate copulatory events and which has resulted in a consecutive pregnancy or on a already in a existing pregnancy of on a same menstrual cycle. And multiparental, two different fathers have been indulged in and it has resulted in a legal dispute in later point of time. Superfetation, and here it is a fertilization of a ovum in a presence of an existing pregnancy and a preconditions like if there been a double uterus or otherwise a separate uterus, and it is even in other circumstances even it is not even necessary. And the other features like the age of the fetus, it is different from one and another. And in superfecundation the age of the fetus is almost same, and here even the development is been varying, and one may be in older and another may be younger by application of rule of Hayes and other methods by which the age of the fetus can be determined. And relating to parturition, where there may be a single or even a multiple parturations is being required, and the medical legal issues or the medical issues related to this sort of pregnancy here. One fetus may have achieved most of the milestones or most of the intrauterine growth adequately, and there been a compromise in the other fetus. Coming to the word criminal abortion and concealment of birth, and the most commonly pregnancy being associated when there been an act after an sex selection where there been a performance of a criminal abortion, or they in later point of time they discover that it been a female fetus, they adopt some of the dyes or any other trained perfect members to induce abortion, and the selective killing of a fetus is being done, or there been a concealment of a birth, right, as a result of sex selection or due to any socio-economic issues, then again a pregnant lady is culpable of charge. Issues related to marriage, nullity of marriage, and hereby a simplest example where a female being pregnant just prior to the marriage by another person, and she has concealed the entire information during the course of marriage with another person, and in later point of time the other person, right, or the person who has married uh, comes to the exact detailing, and he has a knowledge about the past occurrence, then he can apply so, and he can declare that marriage as null and void. Pregnancy and issues related to marriage, and here the word is divorce, and a pregnancy has been resulted in a female who doesn't have no access with the husband, and within the reasonable period of time, and there is no matching with the current duration of the pregnancy. Husband claims that he doesn't have a period of contact, and he claims that it is of not of his child, and he applies this, and he throws a legal suit against a female regarding her chastity, and here in case female need to prove that, and female fails to prove that, and the husband is being eligible, and he can obtain a decree of divorce, and these are the issues arise as a result of illegal pregnancy or illegal affair resulted to pregnancy. Thank you so much for your patient listening. If there have been doubts, queries related to the content of the video, kindly address those issues in comment section below or any of the social media links provided in description section. Thank you.